Hi, Collab actors!
Hey collab actors, I'm Sam.
And I'm Laura, and today we are going to do some physical theater, telling stories with our bodies.
We are going to do pantomime, where we act things out.
And then we are going to do some Foley, where we make some sound effects, and then we're going to put them together into physical theater.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
Okay, actors, today we are going to learn a short pantomime routine. Now, pantomime is the art of using movement and your body to express meaning. And you often see pantomimes make invisible things feel visible, like a glass or a ledge. We're not going to do glasses or ledges today, but we're going to use those same principles to pick up a cat, take a bite out of an apple, and throw it and catch it. The best way to learn pantomime is really just to do it. So let's learn this routine, and I'll talk us through it as we go, and we'll see if at the end we can put it all together. So first, we need to pick up our cat, which means we need to see our cat. We're going to tell our audience what we are looking at. So there it is. We're going to bend over, and we're going to pick it up. And now you can see there's a little trick. I'm pressing my thumbs together so I can help maintain the shape of my hands, because it's as though we've picked up the belly of a cat. If we were to pick it up like this, it would be a really big cat. We're going to pretend it's a normal sized cat today. So look, bend over, and pick up our cat. Now we're going to settle. Now we have our cat in our arms, but this could still be just about anything. So we need a gesture to help our audience know that it is a cat. So I'm going to pet this cat. It's a nice cat. We're going to put it down in a moment, but let's pretend that it got upset and used its claws, and so we're going to drop it and jump backwards, just to make it a little interesting. So let's drop and jump on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And that is picking up a cat, petting it, and dropping it. Let's try it one more time. I'm not going to narrate. Let's just see if we can follow along and do it together. How'd it go for you? I bet it looks great. Okay, lock that away. We're going to learn one more short routine, and we're going to put them together. This one involves an apple. So let's reach into our pocket and hold out our apple. Notice that my hand is making a shape as though there is something I'm grabbing, like an apple. So you can practice. You can make a fist with one hand. It's about the size of an apple. You can grab it with your other hand and then take that fist away. There's your apple. So let's reach into our pocket and grab our apple. Now, again, this could be a ball, this could be just about anything, so we need a gesture to help our audience know what this is. Let's take a bite. And you can really exaggerate biting it and swallowing it to let your audience know what it is. So now let's try throwing this apple up and down in the air. I'm going to use my eyes to help the audience understand the journey of the apple. So I start by looking at my hand, and I throw it up, and I catch. And up, and catch. Let's try together. And up, and catch. And up, and catch. Now let's throw it to the other hand. So we're going to trace it up, around, and down into our other hand. And when it lands, we're going to make that same hand shape, so it's as though we're catching the apple. So throw, and catch. And throw, and catch. Very good. Let's try this half of the routine. We're going to pick up the apple out of our pocket, take a bite, throw it up in the air once, throw it up in the air a second time, put it away, and wave. Here we go. How'd it go? Are you ready to put these two together? Well, it's time to do our full routine. We're going to pick up our cat, pet the cat, drop the cat, pull out an apple, take a bite, throw it up, catch, throw it over, catch, put it away. Here we go. Amazing! How'd it go for you? You can pause the video here or take it back and practice this as many times as you want. And when you're ready, move on forward and we'll throw it to Laura, who's going to talk about sound effects and Foley.
Hey CoLab actors, I'm so happy to see you. Now we are going to be Foley artists. Foley artists make the sound effects for a movie or play. What is this person holding? A, a dog, B, a frog, or C, a mug? That's right, it's a mug, but listen carefully. He's using the mug to make the sound of a frog. Now you know the secret. Sometimes sound effects are made with objects that are totally different than the thing that they're creating. Sometimes Foley artists want their sound effects to be super realistic. So if I was making the sound effect of someone walking, it might sound like this. Other times, we want our sound effects to be super silly, like in SpongeBob the Musical. In the TV show, he makes this sound when he walks. So, in the musical, they did the same thing. They have to follow along carefully with the actors to make sure the sounds match up with the action. We can be Foley artists right here at home. All we need are a bunch of objects that make sound. Let's go on a scavenger hunt around our homes to find 5 objects that make sound. I'll go first. I'm back. I got all my objects. Have a listen. My dog's really interested in that. Plastic. Cool. Think about the pantomime routine. What sound effects do we need to find? Something that sounds like chewing? Something that sounds like a ball going up and down? Something that sounds like a loud thud when a cat falls on the floor? Now it's your turn. Pause this video and go find 5 objects that make sounds. Ready? Go! We can use objects to make sound effects. We can also use our bodies or our voices. Can you make the sound effect of someone eating? Can you make the sound effect of a kitty cat purring? I don't know what purring sounds like. I don't have a cat. So, in Sam's sequence, we see him pick up a cat and then pet it. So I'm gonna use this egg carton. The cat's really happy, so it might meow. It gets mad. And then he throws it. And then we hear some kind of kerfuffle. Like that. And then he picks up an apple and takes a big bite. I might use this piece of plastic. Or I might use my mouth. And then he throws it up in the air and down. So I'm gonna make this one a little silly. I'm going to go up and down, and down. Edith's really into the pig sound. Or into is a strong word. Time to put them together. Pantomime plus Foley. Let's see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to mute my side.
Mm. 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 Thanks so much for hanging out with us today and learning about how we can use our bodies and sound effects to tell cool stories with our friends.
If you're living with family or friends, you can use this video to teach them how to make Foley and pantomime routines too. And then you can put it all together in your own home. Or if you want to work with someone who lives far away, you can always video call them, just like Laura and me. Truly, the possibilities are endless.
Whoa.
See you next time.